project management and planning. The meaning of project management is systematically incorporating the voice of the customer, creating the disciplined way of thinking, and prioritizing the efforts and resolving the trade-offs. So when we are doing the project management, we need to start listening to the customer. So customer voice need to be fully incorporated, and all the thinking for how to start the project, how to proceed the project, how to complete the project, all the system are the disciplined way, step by step and logical way of thinking. And effort means that in the project things many people are working, so their effort need to be prioritized. Some tasks has to be done fast, and which one to be done second, which one to be done third. Those things are efforts are prioritizing. And resolving the trade-off means that during the project time, any other emergency situation, emergency requirement, emergency that need to provide. So those things are included in the project management and the planning. And therefore, the project is a goal-oriented and a measurable output. Every project must have the goal, and the output must be the measurable. So the cycle of project management is that we have to plan fast and the document. All the planning has to be document, and there's a check and a study, the feasible study, and then perform the project. And that's perform the planning, documentation, checking and study, and everything are the project life cycle. So in the projects they call a stage. So before the project, we need to decide it. And after design has been completed and then accurately perform the project. So this is the do-it stage. And once a project is started, we have to review the project, and any outcome, any different has to be modify the project and modify the procedure, modify the design. So those are the steps in the project. So they are included in the develop. So the design it, do it, and develop it are included in the project life cycle. So for doing the project, we need to conceptualization. So all the project input has to be conceptualized, analyze the inputs are function, so analyze any other requirement, and analyze the method, and then we have to propose the stage, propose a project. So project proposal has to be written, and we also have to justify the proposal, whether proposal is possible or not. So justification, and once the proposal is possible between the project owner and the project team, so agreement has to be entered. After that, we have to start at the project, then execute the project. So execute and start at, and there's various analysis has to be done, and then when the project has met all requirements, so project will be completed. So completion stage and hand over the project. So the project has to be checked and also has to be reviewed. So all these are the stages in the project cycle. So the side is it take the die and do it the middle, and the develop is at the later stage. This is the project die analysis plan. So every project got the input material, input technology. So those things are input function. So any constraint, time constraint, material constraint, technology constraint, people constraint, those are constraints. So the mechanism means the project team, project manager, project people, they have to try them projects to complete and then final output. So the projects are the input function, constraint, driving mechanisms, and the output. So this is the overview of the project plan. So project environment is lying on the competency. So competency of the project team members are important aspect. Completeness. So we have to check the project whether project has been complete or not. Competition. The project team is in the competition with the other projects, teams, and the customer focus. Those are the very related to the competency. And synergies are competitiveness. So project team, one project team, another project team, another companies are in competition, and the customer requirement has to be focused. So the amount of the competency, amount of the customer focus, amount of the competitiveness, these are determine the complexity in the project. The project complexity is based on the competency, customer requirement, and the competitiveness. So the project can be a strategic project. So this is a strategic project totally changing the current system to the new system. So this is the strategic project. And all the projects are tied, and all projects are laid out. All the functions are totally changed. A system. So we just changing the system. The operational means that we don't change the whole strategy, only the operational aspect of the project. The way of the produce the new material are changing, so this is for the operational. So the topology of project will be the strategy, system, and the operational. Another one is the project management and line management are different. Line management is that line managers they follow the standard procedure, and so top to down management system utilized. So they do not deal with any extra problem. All the problem has been already resolved, and then all these got a standard procedure. So this is the line management. But the project management is different. Project manager has to be very new challenge, new technology, new requirements. So the project management is similar to the variant aspect. Line management is a constant aspect. So project management and line management are totally different. So therefore, we have to set the strategy in the project management system. So when we are setting a strategy, we need to consider the project that the outcome of it is assessed. So we have to consider the endings how to set the process and how to set the strategy, how to do the function. Those things we need to consider, and by important and no function output coming out is can be the assessment. So the projects planning is based on the organization plan. So organization plan is this is the project based on structure. Projects are post structure. They have to prepare the aggregate project plan. So the project team organization, they prepare the detailed project plan, and then they set up the project strategy, and then based on the project strategy to meet the project strategy requirement, project activities are to be determined. So the organization plan set up the aggregate project plan. So aggregate project plan set up the project strategy, and based on the project strategy, project activities are to be determined.